Hey guys, Patrick R with TFBTV. So if you asked yourself, why in the world did this company produce this product? And why did somebody think it was a good idea to purchase it and put it on a shelf in my local gun store? Or maybe you saw something like a bladed floor plate for a Glock at a gun show and you think, man, who buys this stuff? Well, today I want to talk about the top 5 dumb gun products that I've come across either through testing and evaluation over at the Firearm Blog or as a consumer. So let's kick it off with my number 1, and that is the Glock 17 pistol to rifle conversion kit from American Manufacturing Group. So this is a 16-inch barrel that you replace your stock barrel, and you have a rifle length barrel now, and then you can put a stock on it, making it non-NFA. But it doesn't quite work as it should. It's not very reliable, and if you don't have the stock like really up against your shoulder, like really pulling that gun in, you're gonna have malfunctions. And you'll see when I'm out at the range that I'm having a little bit of issue with it. Kind of got frustrated, maybe tossed it a little bit. It's got an interesting barrel though, because it has a strange piston setup here. So it's got ports drilled in underneath this locking nut here, and it drives this piston back to help operate the slide, which I found using another barrel that is of similar length from another manufacturer that doesn't do that, that it's not really necessary. And I found actually that the other barrel was more reliable. I also question the quality of the barrel because you've got a barrel hood, a locking piece here, that is pinned onto the barrel, so it's not one piece like you would expect. The stock is fine, and it's similar to other ones on the market, but you know, when you kind of shoulder the thing, it's more of a chin weld than anything, and that's annoying for somebody who's used to shooting Americanized firearms. And lastly, you have pistol length sights, so they don't extend the sight radius at all, making it, you know, not any more accurate than you would be with a handgun. And in fact, I found I was more accurate with a 16-inch barrel holding the pistol like I normally would rather than shouldering it. And follow-up shots are a bit faster with the stock, I'll have to give it that. So let's get out to the range, shoot this guy, and then we'll get on to the other 4 on our list here in just a bit. What the hell? I'm not even wasting my ammo on this. All right, so that was number 1, and as you can see, it's kind of a stinker out at the range, but if it's something that you're interested in, it might fit a need that you have. It doesn't fit into my needs at all, though. So number 2 on my list of ridiculous gun items is going to be the Bungee holster, which I didn't buy one because, frankly, I don't want to spend $20 on a hair tie. So I stole a couple of my wife's hair ties that she doesn't like because she's not a purple girl, and tied them together to kind of approximate what this thing is supposed to do. So essentially, it's a bungee thing that you loop through your belt, and we'll show you how that works just now. So now this thing offers a low-profile carry experience, and you have to keep the gun clear because there's nothing protecting the trigger guard, so you don't want to shoot yourself when you're carrying. So that's my number 2 on dumb gun products, and you could probably lump in other things like the Bungee holster that has the stick on it, and the Versa carry. Anything that requires you to leave an empty handgun on your person as a method of carry, I think is kind of dumb. And frankly, you know, the ones that plug the barrel are a little bit on the dangerous side, in my opinion. All right, number 3 on dumb gun products, and that is going to be the pistol-mounted bayonet thing. So it's a magazine baseplate that replaces the stock one, and you can clip a knife on there for something. I don't really see much of a use for it, and if you happen to run out of ammo and the zombie is still charging you, I probably would just run instead of taking the time to affix a, I guess, magazine bayonet to my gun and then bash the magazine knifey thing into their skull or whatever. So probably not something that has a real use, and definitely is just one of those things that some people at the gun show might think, man, that looks really awesome. It needs to be on my gun. So number 4 on my list of dumb gun products is going to be the Picatinny muzzle brake from Tough Force Products. Now I reviewed this over at the Firearm Blog a while back and found that it didn't do a very good job at mitigating recoil. It didn't offer any type of attachment point that was useful, and it wasn't very durable at all. In fact, it was made out of 6000 series aluminum, which wore away and it was eroding from the blast on my rifle. And I even tried mounting some stuff to the muzzle brake and found that the muzzle blast blew it off. So not exactly something that works, and you can read the full review there over at the Firearm Blog. I'll drop a link in the description for you if you'd like to do that. But yeah, probably wouldn't buy that one either. All right, so the last one on my list of 5 dumb gun products is going to be the Mule Stock. And the idea behind this is you can store a Glock 19 inside your AR stock. And frankly, I think that's just kind of ridiculous. I'd rather have it on a holster on my hip so I can easily transition to it if I needed to go from rifle to pistol. I don't really foresee a need to have one on board that I pop out all operator style and pew the bad guy in the face. So now this stock was rolled out at SHOT a while back, and since then the company has gone defunct. There aren't any working retail versions of them out there, but it definitely does fall under the dumb gun product thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed my list of 5 dumb gun products. And if you enjoyed this kind of content, make sure you subscribe to us. And I want to thank our sponsors, Proxibid and Ventura Munitions. Without their support, we wouldn't be able to make videos like this. We'll see you guys later. Bye.